What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kasey, and I'm back again for another YouTube video. And today we're talking about how books have changed my creativity, my life, and my productivity. Because if you don't know, I've said it multiple times before, I wanted to read 30 plus books this year, and I think that I'm on 28. I've read lots of books. I'll pop them all up on the screen, but it's not so much about what I've read necessarily, but the fact that I've read and the fact that every day this year I have read something, whether that's the Bible, whether that's a nonfiction book. I actually read my first fiction book today. I mean, not today, but this year. And I saw the movie. I read It Ends With Us, and then I saw the movie. And yeah, I just really have enjoyed my journey of reading 30 plus books this year. And I want to talk to you about why it's so important for you to include it in your 2025 goals. So if you're in your winter arc and planning for what to expect in 2025, I just want to challenge you to maybe consider adding a reading list to your year next year, because it has, first of all, made me more creative. And I feel like because I love a good story, I'm a storyteller, I'm a journalist, and so I enjoy a good story that keeps me coming back and wanting more till I feel like it just continued to feed my creativity. I also think that it really helps with my vocabulary, because obviously I'm reading more books, and I've started telling this story now, but when I was young, a couple times when I got in trouble, my mom would make me read the dictionary, the children's dictionary, out loud. And I think that that was the best punishment that she could have ever given me, because it made me a confident reader. It made me more educated. And I would totally do that to, like, if I ever have children, they're definitely going to be reading the children's dictionary out loud, because that was brilliant. Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I have not always liked reading. Last year, 2023, was my first time reading 12. Like, I read 12 books that year, so one book a month. And that's a mixture of physical copy and ebook. Also, if you don't have the Libby app, then what are you doing? You're sleeping, because there's so many books in the library. It connects to your library card. This is not sponsored, but I literally use the Libby app every single week. And you can go to your library, get a library card if you don't have one. It's free to get a library card. The Libby app is free, and you connect your library card to the Libby app, and then you can download a lot of like books, or like rent a lot of books as if you would, take the physical copy home. You can use the app and check out some of those books. And to me, it's a cost-effective way to kind of glow up and level up your creativity and your own mind, because it's like, for me, I don't like buying books, and then what if I don't like the book? You see what I'm saying? So I'll go on Libby and get some of the books that they have there, and then the ones that they don't have, because not every book is on the Libby app, but so the ones that are not, then I'll buy those if I'm like really invested. So yeah. Another thing other than the creativity, I feel like the books have made me, it took me through a journey of becoming more confident with self, because there are times where I will read like a business book or a self-help book where I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm like so far behind the 8 ball. But then I have to realize like that the people that are writing these books are like 15 years my senior. And so I'm like, am I really behind? Probably not. And I feel like it's helped me shift my mentality to not have to just think like, oh, I should be there. And even my friend Jasmine was like, you just don't seem to enjoy a lot of moments like as you should. And I feel like that's because like I'm always thinking of the next best moment. Like I'm always chasing the high. But I do think that I do like the chase of the high instead of just the high. Like I like that. You know what I mean? Like the adrenaline throughout, like I like that. And I think that that has made me realize why I like books, because it not only helps me like think critically about myself and my actions, but it also helps me slow down and not always be on the move. Because if I'm, reading a book, especially if it's a physical copy or if I downloaded the like Kindle type of thing, because you can download the book like a Kindle or you can listen to the audiobook in the Libby app. So you can do either. And sometimes I'll go back and forth between the audiobook and the digital copy of the book, because I'm like, Kasey, we need to be in a moment of stillness right now, and we need to take 15 minutes and sit down and sit still, or take a bubble bath and read this book in the bath with my iPad, instead of like, let me just listen to this audiobook and be in the gym at the same time and cook my meals at the same time. And so I just try to be really mindful of what I'm doing, and if I need to slow down or, pick up the pace. And I think that a good book will allow you to do that. Also, so other than creativity and thinking about myself critically, it also has helped me have better conversation with people, because I have more, I feel like I do have a lot of life experience, but at the same time, I'm only 31. And because I do read a lot of nonfiction, I do feel like it helps me know more about the world than I would, even though I do tell the news every day. So I do know what's going on in the world every day. But looking back in history, I can talk more well-roundedly about an issue because I have studied other aspects of the world through these books. Or even the Bible, everything that's going on in the Middle East, all is told in the Bible. And when people are like, the Bible is so boring, I'm just like, you're really not reading the story right, because the Bible has the tea, okay? But anyway, I digress. I just feel like reading has helped me have better, more full, well-rounded conversations, because I can pull from other things that I know and other things other than just personal experience. So yeah. Next year, I hope to read 36 books or 32 books again next year. And so I'm already working on my list. So if you guys have any book recommendations, whether fiction or nonfiction, I do not prefer romance books, just so you know. So don't put any romance novels down in there. But if you guys have any book recommendations, please feel free to drop them down in the comment section below, and I will add them to my list, and I will start working on them in 2025. Okay. Thank you so much for this video, for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate y'all, and I love you. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye, guys.